Hey friends, welcome back to the cabin, and today we're making milk kefir cheese. I want to share with you some of the reasons why you want to make kefir cheese, and one of them is going to be that it doubles the value of your milk kefir. Anytime that you can get an additional product out of something that you've made at home, it's just going to make both products more valuable. Another reason is that it is a great sour cream substitute loaded with the same benefits as the kefir, and I keep stressing that because that's one of the main reasons why that you want kefir in your diet and try to sneak it into your family's diet. The sour cream that we buy at the store has a lot of maybe not so desirable, well, I don't know if I can say a lot, but it has some maybe not so desirable ingredients in it. And kefir cheese makes an exceptional sour cream substitute because it has some of the same or many of the same qualities as the sour cream as far as consistency and taste, but you make it at home and it has none of those added processed manufactured ingredients in it, so it's better for your family. And one of my favorite reasons to make kefir cheese is one of its own byproducts that I'll cover later on in the video. But right now, let's gather our supplies and let's go ahead and make some kefir cheese. So first of all, we're going to take our bowl and set the colander on top of it. Now you want a colander that will fit on the rim of the bowl and keep it raised above the very bottom of the bowl so that the whey has room to drip away from the cheese. Next, we need to set something in the colander that will allow the whey to drip through but allow the denser kefir to stay and turn into that wonderful kefir cheese. And here I've chosen an unbleached coffee filter. And the next step is that we are going to gently pour our kefir into the coffee filter. You want to make sure that the filter is in there kind of level so that it doesn't spill over the sides. And then we're going to cover it with saran wrap, and we want to try to enclose the complete top, make it somewhat airtight as best you can, and we're going to place it in the refrigerator. I'm shooting for 18 to 24 hours. So we're going to go ahead and pull the plastic off of it and see what it looks like. And there we have our kefir cheese. If you're going to strain more than a pint of the kefir cheese, which this is made from a pint of kefir, you're going to want something larger than the coffee filter because it would spill over. So what I'm going to attempt to do is to take this coffee filter out and try to hold it over the jar, the container that I'm going to put the cheese in. So let's see if we can do this. Actually, you can see the density of the cheese because if it had been liquid, I wouldn't have been able to do that just now. A flour sack towel cut in a smaller square would probably have done a lot better, but at the moment I don't have any with me because I'm not at home, so we're improvising. You can see that the consistency is very much what we're familiar with the sour cream that we would buy in the tubs in the store. It has very much the same tart taste to it, that little bit of a tang that we love. You can use this in your recipes that you use sour cream normally for. You can dollop it on your tacos. I take and put about a tablespoon in my guacamole when I blend it up, which just ramps up the nutrition. So now we're going to go back to our bowl. I'm going to remove the colander. Now we have the whey, and don't throw this whey out. This whey is chock full of probiotics and enzymes that is so good for us. Whey has so many great benefits. It's full of probiotics as well as beneficial enzymes. It is a great addition to starting cultured vegetables. It just gives it a kickstart to get that culturing going in those vegetables, and it can help speed it up and also make it even more rich in those probiotics. Another way that I like to use the whey is I love to put some on my house plants, but it needs to be diluted. So what I do is put about a teaspoon in a quart of water, and I use that to water my house plants. It's good for the plants and also good for the soil that they're growing in, because it's replacing some of the things that have been lost to fertilizers and things that have rendered the soil basically sterile. It's replacing those things, and the plants just really thrive on it. You can also do the same in your garden with whey. You can add it to, it needs to be diluted, so I'll add about a cup to a 2.5 gallon watering can. Use that to water my garden or certain things in my garden. I'll go around and try to make sure that I rotate the plants that get it on a weekly basis, and they really thrive, and the same thing happens there. It's really building that soil. I strive to not ever use artificial fertilizers. I use a lot of worm castings, which is very, very beneficial for your plants and full of those same types of enzymes. So we're just continuing to build the microbiome in the soil, much like we're trying to keep the microbiome in our gut healthy as well. Some people like to add a little bit to their smoothies as an added boost as well. I know that some people will also offer some to their pets as well for the same reasons. There's just so many ways that whey can be used and be beneficial, and it's another byproduct of our milk kefir, which just makes it more and more economical as time goes on. Cultured food, fermented foods, cultured dairy, those are very high on my priority list because of the health benefits that they afford us. I hope that you have learned from these videos just how simple it is for you to take those steps to start making your own and adding them to your diet and your family's diet for those same benefits. If you're on a cultured food journey, a traditional foods journey, or a homesteader's journey, and you're not a subscriber, I invite you to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you'll know anytime a new video posts. I really do have the best subscribers on YouTube. I love sharing the knowledge, and I love the feedback, so don't forget to drop a comment below as well. And I also want to share something very special. Don't ever forget that your Heavenly Father loves you. And we'll see you on the next video. God bless.